Hey COS, welcome to week 2 in our class. Hopefully you've had a good first week of courses. Congratulations on at least making it through the first week, right? I think that's a major accomplishment. And so what we're going to do today is we're just going to kind of look at what should you have been covering in the first week. There's time to make that up if you haven't been able to get a jump start. And what do you need to be focusing on now during the second week of our class, okay? So let's take a look here. So let's look at our course calendar. And we are in week 2. Now, week 1, you should have done the pre-course survey that's out there and let me know that you did it. You could send me an email. You could put it in the right text block on the assignment and just say that you completed it and submit the assignment. But it does take you to an outside link, so just be aware of that. And then you needed to post your first post on your introduction and your shared agreement. Now, I've been noticing that some students have forgotten to put their top 5 agreements. Now you can either go back in and edit that post, or you could do a separate post to the thread and say, hey, wait a second, forgot my agreements, here they are, and that'll suffice. Okay, that'll do. That was due last night, your first post in the discussion in module 1. If you didn't get to it, try to get to it this week. You're going to have to now reply to 3 classmates' posts, and you just go to the main discussion board, you click on the link, there's like a blue link to their name, and then you click reply, okay? And I'm looking for at least 3 replies that are what I call substantive, meaning you've talked about something that the person talked about, you've asked them some good questions, 20 to 25 word each replies, okay? You could reply more with shorter replies, but at least 3 of them need to be substantive, okay? Meaning having substance, right? And that's going to be due on Thursday. You need to connect with me also by Thursday, and that could be on my office hours. I have office hours tomorrow, which is Tuesday, 8 to 9, I think 12:30 to 2:30, and then Thursday I have office hours from 2 to 4, okay? So feel free to pop into my office hours. And if you can't, your schedule's kind of crazy, you could also just send me an email. You also need by next Sunday to do the technology checklist and take the first quiz on chapter 1. Both of those need to be done by Sunday. Probably right around Wednesday, I'm going to be opening up the next module on goal setting. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Don't panic. It doesn't mean you have to do it, but if you get stuff done for module 1, you could definitely go in there and start working on module 2. And definitely this weekend, you want to be reading chapter 2. So again, in our course, you want to be doing the pre-course survey if you haven't done it already, watching some videos out here. Here's our discussion board. Again, you click this first link here, and then you hit create thread to make your post, right? The technology checklist. Now, the technology checklist has a couple of steps. I want you to go out on the MCC website and start exploring for yourself. You know, what are some resources in the area of technology that could be helpful to you as a student at MCC? Really get in there and start looking around and ask me any questions that you may have. And again, this is the Connect with Me and our quiz at the end of chapter 1. A little note about the quiz to be aware of is that all of my quizzes are open notes, open book, not timed. You get to take them over again if you're not happy with your grade. Be aware, on quiz 1, there are 2 short answers / essay questions. I do want you to go into a little bit of depth there, right? An essay implies more than 1 sentence. So work on that, right? I want you to give details from what it's asking you, the chapters, what you're interested in. So at least a few sentences each, okay? And that's what we're going to be working on in this class too, is to go deeper in your assignments. You're going to hear me say that a lot, okay? Not just surfacey answers. Try to go deep. Try to relate the information to your life, what you hope you end up being as a student, all of those good things. And as always, contact me if you have any questions or concerns. I'm hoping to get caught up on my grading today since many of you have been in there working on, especially on the discussion. So you should be able to look at my grades by at least by the end of this week and have a pretty realistic idea how your first 2 weeks are going in our course. So keep up the good work. Let me know if you have any questions and have a great second